Well, staying in west of Africa, amidst human rights concerns, food insecurity and fuel scarcity ravaging the economies of African countries, many of which were ushered in by the Russia-Ukraine war. France President Emmanuel Macron is making his first visit to the continent after re-election. His visit has now been met with criticisms where his choice of countries has raised Franco-Afrique allegations. News Centre's Adesewa Odusoga has more.
France President Emmanuel Macron is in Africa on a tour to 3 countries. It's his first trip to the continent since winning re-election into office, seeking to rebuild the post-colonial relationship with the continent. The tour began with a visit to Cameroon, where President Macron met President Paul Biya, raising concerns about the impact of the Russia-Ukraine war on fuel and food shortages in the continent. President Macron assures that France will help African countries face the shock caused by the war by encouraging local investment in agriculture to increase food production.
Nous sommes bousculés et parfois, peut-être nous étions-nous endormis, disant c'est notre précaré, personne ne va venir nous chercher, c'est chez nous, entre guillemets, qu'il n'y ait pas de malentendu. Non mais, beaucoup d'entreprises raisonnaient comme ça. Et puis, boum, la concurrence est arrivée à bousculer les positions acquises. C'est bien. Moi, je suis pour la concurrence. Après, je suis obligé de constater qu'il y a une concurrence qui utilise des instruments qui ne sont pas totalement les nôtres. Donc là, je suis pour la régulation.
On his second stop, President Macron went on to meet Benin's President Patrice Talon amidst warning by several French opposition lawmakers of an alarming increase in human rights abuses. There have been increased attacks from rebel groups in northern Benin, and the authorities have said they have recorded nearly 20 attacks by rebel groups since the end of 2021. While President Macron's visit to Africa borders on security, food supply, and restitution of cultural property, many have tagged this visit tricky and Franco-Africa, a political phenomenon that means continuous subjugation of supposedly sovereign African state by their former colonial master, in this case, France.
Most Africans, especially those in the Sahel region where economic impact has been at its peak, they actually believe that French President Emmanuel Macron was coming to actually address the colonial accords that were signed between France and its French colonies. We have noticed that in as much as France during the colonial accords stated that the colonial masters are supposed to get military support from them, which is France, Cameroon actually turned to other African countries.
President Macron's visit hopes to reset France's relations with the continent, where many nations are former French colonies and anti-French sentiment are on the rise. The 3 countries have all been criticized by activists over their rights records. France insisted that governance and rights issues will be raised, albeit without media noise, but in the form of direct exchanges between the heads of states. Adesewa Odusoga, reporting for News Central.